Hey guys, happy Friday. I'm a little bit later than normal. My kids were home today, so I'm a little off schedule, but that's okay, right? Okay, so I wanted to go over some of the promos that doTERRA is having this month, and then I wanted to talk a little bit about intimacy. So doTERRA is offering some really good promos this month. If you haven't been following my stories or my posts, they are offering so many good deals. So the first one is if you are new to doTERRA, if you've never placed an order with doTERRA before, they are offering a free $50 in points back to any new customer, okay? The fun part of it is they're not only offering it to the new customer, but if you decide to share doTERRA with somebody, they will give you $50 free in points as well, okay? And they'll show up in your cart like it's like a month later, okay? So that's a really good deal. The kit that they'll want to get started with is, I have the name, they changed the kit name, so I want to make sure I get the right one. If they start out with the Home Essentials kit, this is what they're going to get for free, okay? Any new customer, they're going to get $50 in points, free points to use on their next order. They're also going to get all the 4 On Guard products that we talked about before. So they're going to get like over, I added it up one day and it was like over $80 in free On Guard products. They're also going to get the $50 back in free points. They're also going to get their membership free for the month. Okay. So if you have somebody that's kind of been like, I kind of want to, but I like free things with it, this is like the month, you guys, to help them get started. If you're not really interested in helping them get started and you want to just say, here, Angie, help me out, I'm going to still give you the $50 free, okay? Just as a thank you for a referral, okay? But that's a really sweet deal. So basically, if they start out with the Home Essentials kit, they'll get not only their membership free for the year, they'll get the 4 On Guard products, and they'll get $50 back in free products to use for their following month's order. So sweet deal, right? If you have been in doTERRA for a while and you place a 200 PV order, you will also benefit from the 4 On Guard products this month. And again, it's like over $80, I think, in free product is what it added up to. So sweet deal for the month. This is just till the end of the month. Also, green Mandarin is 10% off. I love green Mandarin, you guys. It is like one of my favorite citrus oils, period. It is one that I put in my water. It's one that you can use in your facial care line as a wash. The benefits, let me just read them to you real quick, the benefits of green Mandarin. Okay. I should have had this ready. Okay, green Mandarin helps with nerves. It helps with pain. It's a simple antibiotic. It lifts your mood, and it's great for skin, helping with wrinkles and aging skin, okay? One of the skin serums that they recommend is 2 drops of green Mandarin, 1 drop of Melaleuca, 1 drop of frankincense, and 1 drop of Hawaiian sandalwood. And you can use that for like a serum at night, okay? The one great thing about green Mandarin, you guys, like the other citrus oils, you have to be really careful when you're out in the sun. It isn't photosensitive. So it's the only citrus oil that we have right now that is not photosensitive. So you can wear it as a perfume regardless of if you're in and out of the sun. You can wear it on your face. So that's kind of, I don't know, I really like that. I don't have to worry about it. Plus it smells clean and fresh, and it's wonderful in the diffuser as well, okay? And then also, if you place your order, 125 LRP order, by the 15th of the month, you will get a lemon eucalyptus 15 ml free as well. And that is one that is great for putting in your cleaning products, just to add a different smell to it. It's one that I've put in my shower diffuser as well. It smells really good. I don't know if I have this one in the book. Let me look here. This book's a little bit older. I don't think it's in this book. It's not. But those were the deals of the month for February. So again, if you know of somebody that is interested in getting started, and you want to help them get started, you will get $50 free back in points for the following month to use. They also will get 50 free points. If you're not interested in doing that at all, you can refer them to me and I will give you $50 free in points, okay? Okay, so this last week, I kind of went over the 5 love languages. So they were acts of service, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and receiving gifts. So if you watched the posts on Instagram, I had a little scanning QR code that you could go ahead and scan that and you could find out what your top love languages were. So some of us have more than one, right? We have one that's dominant, but there might be 1 or 2 other ones that were like, I kind of like those too. So if you're on live and you took the test, let me know what one was your top love language. Hey, Mindy. I don't know if my comments are working today, you guys. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Okay, so I would say my top love language is quality time. And somebody had asked me if I would put out a test for kids. So you could do that one with kids, but I am gonna look for one that you can do with just your kids, okay? Whether they're 4 or 5 years old, all the way up until teenagers. And I will go ahead and link that in this description when I'm done. I will go ahead and find it and link it up, and you can do that with your kids as well, because I think it's really important to know your kids' love languages as well. So I will be doing that too. Okay, so let's get started, you guys. I wanted to go over the emotional aromatherapy touch. So in my post, I linked an oil with the 5 love languages for each one. But I kind of wanted to go over the aromatherapy touch line just because I think it's one that's really overlooked. And emotions and oils are, they're really good to use for your emotions. So let's talk about cheer. And I brought a couple of these with me. What I like about these, you guys, is you can buy them in the touch form, the 10 ml touch form, or you can buy them in the 5 ml bottles. So you can put them in the diffuser that way. You could make your own roller bottles. The 5 mLs are gonna run between 75 and 80 drops. And so you're gonna be able to make a lot of roller bottles with that, okay? I have them in both just because I like them in both. And sometimes what I'll do is, if it's a big promo month, I will go ahead and purchase something like this kit just so that I can get in on the promo, okay? The aromatherapy kit is, for the touch, is 100 wholesale. And the actual kit is 159. And you get 6 different ones. So you get cheer, you get console, you get forgive, you get peace, passion, and motivate in each one of these. So I kind of want to go over some of them briefly, just so that you can start using these for your emotions and your kids' emotions, okay? So let's go over cheer first. Cheer is pretty much what it says. It's our uplifting blend, okay? And this is just a great one if you're feeling down or overwhelmed, just to use as a natural perfume. It's really how I use these oils, is as a natural perfume. Okay. I should have had these all ready to go, but I didn't. Okay, Uplifting Blend. So it's a sweet blend, you guys. It's kind of a sweet cinnamon smell, but it has orange, clove, star anise, lemon myrtle, nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon in it. So it smells really good. I really, really like it. These are some other ways you can use it, which I find really interesting, that you can use it for mood, for gloominess, for self-sabotage, low energy, pessimism, detoxification, emotional disconnect, moodiness. But then you can also use it for digestive discomfort, right? Food addiction, jaw pain, you know, when you get like lockjaw, low energy. So this is a really great blend for a lot of different things, but I guess I primarily use it for just uplifting my mood. It's a great one to have on hand. What's the next one? Let's do Console, because this is one that I didn't use for a very long time. Console is our comforting blend, and this one is so good, you guys, for grief, for sorrow, for despair, for hormone balance. So if you're, you know, when you go to the normal ones like Clary Calm, Ylang Ylang, Whisper for your hormonal balance, and you kind of just are wanting to shake it up a little bit, then you can go ahead and use the Console for that as well. And that's what I love about these oils, you guys, is there's so many different ways to use them. You know, you don't have to just use them for one thing. So self-esteem, you can use it as a perfume, anti-aging, for sunspots, fine lines, and it's because of the oils that are in it, right? For nightmares. So the Console blend and the Peace blend were ones that I would roll on Elliot when he would have his night terrors. And those seem to be really, really helpful in just helping him not wake up and be afraid during the night. So you could diffuse them, you could roll them on the bottoms of the feet, the back of their spine. I know there's a lot of kids that really struggle with sleeping through the night, or they wake up during the middle of the night and they can't get back to sleep. So the Console would actually be a really great blend to have on hand, either just to swipe down their spine or put it in the diffuser, okay? And I have actually taken the cap off of the roller blends and just put them in the diffuser. That little bit of fractionated coconut oil probably isn't going to clog your diffuser if you don't do it all the time. So I've done it several times and my diffusers last forever, so it's okay. For rheumatoid arthritis, so this is great for arthritis, but I want to read to you the oils that are in it, because this is what makes it so powerful. It has frankincense, it has ylang ylang, patchouli, sandalwood, rose, osmanthus, I think it's labdanum. I don't know, labdanum. Some other uses, you guys, for this would be to help with anger, brain health, bladder infection, emotional processing, heart health, and resentment. So for the heart health, I would recommend rubbing it over the chest area, okay? Bladder infection, again, it would be over that area. Brain health, you could always rub it right here on the back of the neck. That's just a really great place to get benefits right there. A good anti-anxiety roller blend would be 5 drops of the comforting blend, 9 drops of the wild orange, 9 drops of the peppermint, and 3 drops of the melissa. So when I first got started with doTERRA, eventually my goal was to have every single oil. Like I wanted to test out every single one. And it took a while. Through the LRP program, I was able to get a lot of free oils, right? So I got 12 a year. And that helps me build them up. But one thing you can do, you guys, if you're looking to make a couple of blends, there are a couple of really expensive oils like rose, melissa, arbor vitae, neroli. Some of those are kind of more on the expensive side, right? So what you can do is you can get these blends that are already made up, and you get the oil in there without having to purchase the 15 ml every single time, right? So that was just a kind of a good way for me to be able to use the different oils when I didn't have all of them separately, was to just buy the blends. So the Aromatherapy Touch Blend is just going to be a great way to kind of experience some of those oils, okay? What else? What else? Forgive. Okay, Forgive. I really, really like this blend, you guys. This one's a really, really good one. Okay, where is it? Where can I find it? It's the Renewing Blend. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So when you get these, okay, when you get this, if you get this book, or if you've gotten this book, this one I think is the older one, you're gonna see in here, you guys, that it says like respiratory blend, which ours is called Breathe, right? This isn't put out by doTERRA. So what I've done is I go ahead and put what our name of the product is underneath, so that I'm not like searching for it all the time. In the very beginning, like I didn't have this stuff memorized, right? So the respiratory blend is the Breathe blend. And you will see that under, like on the bottle, it'll say respiratory, or it'll say Breathe and then respiratory blend. So you'll be able to find it that way. But the Renewing Blend is the Forgive blend, okay? And this one, you guys, smells really woody. This one I really, really like. This one I use a lot, especially when I'm gonna see my in-laws. Okay. just a little tidbit right there. But it's great for anger, resentment, guilt, attachment issues, critical thinking, circulation, insect repellent. Wow, I never thought of that one. Oh, it's insect repellent because it has citronella in it, and it has arbor vitae. Cool. You can smell good while repelling the bugs. That's kind of cool. Prostate issues. So that's a good one, actually. As you get older, there's prostate issues with men, obviously. I didn't think of that one. That's a good one. Irritability. So the Forgive blend, you guys, I really love this blend. And I think I was actually drawn to it because whenever you're drawn to an oil, look it up and look up the emotion part of it, and you will find really quickly the reasons why you're drawn to the specific oil. So when I was drawn to this oil, I wasn't drawn to it right away, but when I was drawn to it, it was because we were going through some issues, family issues, right? And so I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's why I all of a sudden like it, because I didn't really love the smell of it before. So it's really interesting when there's an oil that you're just like, I can't get enough of. Look up the emotional side of it and see what that emotion is, okay, negative or positive. It's really interesting. Some other uses, you guys, for the Forgive blend is bitterness, emotional stagnation, kidney stones. A lot of people struggle with kidney stones. Liver issues, muscle pain, sadness, shame, skin infection. So I've never used it for skin infection, but we have used arbor vitae and bergamot, actually, and that's what's in here. So arbor vitae is really key with skin irritation, okay? Skin infection. Okay, so that is that. I want to give you a diffuser blend with the Forgive, okay? So 2 drops of the Forgive blend, 2 drops of the Grounding blend, which is our Balance, and 2 drops of the Invigorating blend, which is, what is the Invigorating blend? See, I have to look too, guys. I don't have all these memorized. Okay, the Invigorating blend is the citrus. Oh, yeah, it's the Citrus Bliss. Okay, so that's a good one to, ooh, that would be really good. That would actually smell really good. I like that one. This oil blend brings the promise of peace that comes with forgiving others and self. It turns resentment and judgment into allowing and acceptance, the two ingredients critical for growth. So true. So very true. Let's talk about Motivate, which is our encouraging blend. I love this blend, you guys. This one, I actually get in the 5 ml, and I make my own bottles because I use it so much for perfume. And I love it in the diffuser. Like when I go to work, I take that one with me, the Motivate blend, and what's another one? The Adaptive blend. Those are like my two, well, and the immune boosting one, the On Guard. But those are like my 3 go-tos to diffuse while I'm at work, okay? Those are so good. So the Motivate is really good for if you're feeling discouraged, okay? Low confidence, low motivation. And what's in there that's key is the peppermint. So that is really helpful in just the low motivation. It helps you get motivated, and it opens up your airways and helps you breathe deeper. And that's part of just being motivated, right? It's great for detox, adrenal fatigue, depression, respiratory issues. So again, you guys, when you run out of like Breathe or peppermint or cardamom or some of those other oils that are really good for opening up your airways, just look at some of the other blends that you might have that would help with that, right? So there's so many different ways to use these. You don't have to use them just for mood. They're so good for so many other things. Great for asthma, confusion, fatigue, loneliness, overwhelm, uncertainty. This is one that you do have to be careful if you're going out into the sun during the summer, just because it does have the clementine in it. Oh, I like this. I like this blend. Motivation Monday. Who needs motivation on Monday? I need motivation most days, but Motivation Monday, this is a good one, okay? 5 drops of the Motivate blend. Oh, this is good. 5 drops of the Motivation blend and 5 drops of grapefruit. That would be really good, actually. I don't think I've ever diffused those together. So that's a good, I love that. Sorry, I'm reading my book and I shouldn't be doing that online. Okay, there are so many good recipes to the Motivate. Okay, so next one is Passion. This one, you guys, is so good for the month of February just because it helps with circulation, if you get my drift. It helps with libido. It helps set the tone, the mood. It's a great massage blend. So Passion with Ylang Ylang is like heaven. It is so good. Put that in a bottle of fractionated coconut oil or your favorite carrier oil, and that is such a good massage blend to have in your bedroom, okay? Before a bath, after a bath. It's good for him, it's good for you, it's perfect, okay? And you can actually rub those oils anywhere, okay? The only thing is with the Passion, it has cinnamon in it, so you're gonna wanna dilute. So I do have a bottle that's probably, I don't even know how big it is, I should have brought it out here, full of fractionated coconut oil, and I have put only 20 drops of Passion in there, and then I put, I think, like 20 drops of Ylang Ylang too. And it is just so good, okay? Let me look up real quick, and then I am gonna give you a couple of fun recipes for the weekend. Oh, I'm having such a hard time finding these. Okay, Inspiring Blend, Passion. It's good for apathy or boredom, low sex drive, digestive issues. So for digestive issues, you're going to want to put on the stomach reflex points. You guys, if you have a book, or you can just Google it, this book has the reflex points on your feet. Maybe I won't spend time looking for it, but it's on your feet and on your hands, and it links to every single part of your body. And so it's really key to use those, that reflexology chart, to really kind of cue in with these oils and get it to where it needs to work, okay? So for the digestive issues, you're gonna wanna find those points that are on your feet and your hands, and you're gonna rub the oils there too. We always rub it on the lower abdomen area as well, but the reflexology chart is really good. It's really beneficial, and you can just Google it. I've Googled it several times. I've printed it out. It's really key to putting the oils in the places where they need to go, okay? Aphrodisiac, slow digestion, lack of creativity. This oil, you guys, it's probably one of my favorite ones in the aromatherapy set, but I love it for just a perfume. And I usually add a couple drops of ylang ylang to this just because I like the smell of them together, but this alone smells really, really good, okay? It's spicy, so if you like kind of a spicy smell, this one's really good. Some other uses, you guys, for just the passion oil is depression, hormonal balance. Again, a lot of these, the floral oils or the aromatherapy oils are really good for obviously your emotions, but also your hormones. So these are going to be just key for your natural perfume, and you can change them out. That's what I love about it, is if you get tired of one smell or aroma, just change it out. Have a different one every single day. And you can add to them too. You don't have to just leave them as they are. Menopause, PMS discomfort, slow bowel movements. Some of the ingredients, you guys, in this is cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, sandalwood, and jasmine. So it kind of gives you an idea. It's kind of a sweet, spicy aroma is what the passion is. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about is Peace. It's our reassuring blend. Okay, the main ingredients in this, you guys, is vetiver, lavender, ylang ylang, frankincense, marjoram, spearmint, and that labdanum. I'm not even sure what that is, but this one, you guys, was really key for Elliot in just getting through his night terrors, and he sleepwalks, or he used to do it a lot more. And this one was a good one for, I usually just rolled it on the back of his spine and the bottoms of his feet, and then I would put a little bit of dab here so he could just breathe it in, but the diffuser would be good as well. And what it did is I think what it did is it helped relax his mind, so that even if he did wake up in the middle of the night, he was able to get back to sleep. So with the Peace and the Console together, those were key, really key in that, in helping him get through that, okay? Or even just nightmares. You know, if your kids have nightmares, this is just a great blend. I love this blend. And this is a good one for just a racing mind. So if you're somebody that, well, first of all, if you go to bed, you know, with your phone, it's probably not a good idea. That doesn't help the issue. So they say at least 30 minutes before you go to bed, just put your phone down and, you know, read a book or something that's not going to cause your mind to race, right? But this is huge for that. So it helps just calm your mind, and then you're able to fall asleep. So falling asleep is something hard for you, that's going to be a good one as well, okay? Okay, so the Peace is great for fear and insecurity, worry, restlessness and irritability, sleep issues, focus issues, social disorders, and other uses would be like an addictive personality, which is interesting because Elliot's kind of like that. So it's just interesting. Postpartum recovery, and social anxiety. So that blend, you guys, is just incredible. And actually, vetiver on its own is really, really good for sleep. It's very woody. So if you don't like the woodier aromas, you're not going to like it, but it works really, really well. Okay. I will tell you that it works really well. And I diffuse it with Serenity at night, and those two together are just so good. Okay. So those were the 6 emotional aromatherapy oils. Okay. You can get them in the touch. You can get them in the bottle so that you can diffuse them. And then lastly, you guys, I wanted to give you some fun recipes for the weekend, okay? Considering it's Valentine's weekend. You guys have any fun plans? It's gonna be really, really cold, so we're gonna stay home. Basketball was even canceled for Elliot, so we're just gonna cook a lot, hang out. I don't even know if we'll go outside much. I hate that. Okay, so intimacy. I'm gonna give you a couple of fun recipes, you guys. And some of these we have tried. Most of them we have tried, and they work really, really well, okay? We've been married for 21 years, and sometimes you just need to switch it up a little bit, okay? Have a little bit of fun. This makes it fun. So for a bath, I wanna give you a recipe for a bath. If you have the doTERRA body wash, okay, go ahead and put a couple of squeezes in there. If you do not, you can always use cast iron soap or whatever soap you have, right? Okay. I want you to add like a half a cup of Epsom salts. Those are so good to have on hand for lots of different reasons. But this is great for the tub. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna scoop your Epsom salts and you're gonna add your oils to that, just so that the oils have a place to attach themselves to. Otherwise, you're gonna see them just floating around on the top of the bathtub, okay? So what I would recommend is 20 drops of the cedarwood oil, 20 drops of the clary sage, 10 drops of ylang ylang, and 6 drops of patchouli, okay? If you do not have those oils, because those are a lot of funny oils that sometimes you don't have right away when you're first getting started, put them on your list. Get one month, get one the next month. But these are gonna be really good oils to have in your bathroom, in your bedroom. They're great bedroom oils. They're great for hormones, they're great for mood. There's so many benefits to those oils, okay? If you do not have those and you have passion, use passion in the bath. If you don't have passion, use a little bit of rose or jasmine, neroli. Some of the floral oils are really, really good. But you guys, I'm not kidding when I say that the ylang ylang is really key, okay? It is a really good oil to have. And that smells amazing. And if you're not a patchouli lover, cut it out. But I'm a patchouli lover, so the more patchouli, the better for me, okay? I want to give you a massage blend, okay? This is such a good blend for everybody involved. 2 drops of ylang ylang, 1 drop of black pepper, 1 drop of ginger, and 1 drop of wild orange. The spicier oils, you guys, is gonna give you just that lingering and warming sensation. So, you know, if you've ever bought like creams or rubs or lotions out there, this is gonna be a better option just because you will have less, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, there's no like infection going on after you use these, okay? Some of the other products out there that we've tried, they leave you feeling off balance down there and they don't work well, okay? So I've never had any issues with using essential oils. You just wanna make sure that if you're using like cinnamon, that you just use 1 drop in a lot of carrier oil, okay? So kind of like play around with it, massage it on your back, see how it feels, and just kind of go that way, okay? Go slow. A sheet spritzer, 10 drops of sandalwood. You guys are gonna see like a common theme here, okay? 10 drops of sandalwood, 6 drops of ylang ylang, 14 drops of bergamot. You guys, bergamot, if you haven't tried it yet, is one of my favorites for just detoxing anyway. It's really, really great to put in your tea if you're a tea person at night or in the morning. There's so many benefits to it. You can use it to wash your face. There's so many things. But the bergamot is gonna smell more woodier than the lemon, okay? It's a good one. It's a good one to get. So I would highly suggest getting that one. It's a great one for your water in the morning. You're gonna do 3 ounces of distilled water and then a 4-ounce glass spray bottle, and then you're gonna make your sheet spritzer. So I'm gonna say that one more time because I was talking about other things. A 4-ounce glass spritzer bottle, okay? Or if you got the doTERRA continuous spray bottles, that's what I usually put my linen sprays and sheet sprays in, okay? I also do like a dryer sheet replacement spray on my wool balls with that spritzer. It works really, really well. 10 drops of sandalwood, 6 drops of ylang ylang, 14 drops of bergamot, and then you're gonna fill it with distilled water, okay? And that's gonna be your sheet spritzer. Another thing is get your diffuser going 30 minutes before you're even going into the bedroom, right? Any kind of calming oil is a good idea, right? You could do Serenity and Balance. You could do any kind of floral oil. Ylang Ylangl's a good one. Again, I used Ylang Ylang and Passion. That's just a really great blend. If you have cinnamon bark and patchouli, that would be really great. But just, I don't know, just experiment. It's fun, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna give you one more blend, an aphrodisiac blend for diffusing. This is gonna be really good. 1 drop of Siberian fir, 1 drop of cinnamon, 1 drop of patchouli, 1 drop of rosemary, 1 drop of sandalwood, and 1 drop of ylang ylang. So if you're gonna invest in any oil, I guess is what I'm saying, is get the ylang ylang. That is like in every single one. Ylang ylang, clary sage, any of those. Even if you guys have the Whisper blend, put that in the tub, put that in the diffuser. That's a great one, okay? All right, I think that's all I got for you on intimacy. Okay, so that was it. And again, you guys, the deals for the month are super incredible. So if you have anybody, you guys hear my cuckoo clock? Oh, can you see it? Oh, I can't get it up there. There we go. It stopped. Anyway, it's always on my lives. I don't know why. This is a good month for referring somebody, whether or not you want to refer them or you want to refer them to me. Either way, you guys are going to get $50 free in points if they do the 100 PV order for their first month's order, okay? So if you have a friend or a sister or an aunt or somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I really want to get started on using natural products in our home and attacking our health with natural products, this is such a good month to do it, okay? So you can reach out to me if you want help, if you want to do it on your own, or if you don't want to have anything to do with it, still DM me and I will help you get these free $50. You guys, you got to take advantage of these when doTERRA offers them. I've helped a couple people already with setting up their wholesale accounts this month, and I already have 150, because it's 3 people, $150 in free points to use just because I helped 3 people this month, okay? That's a lot of money. You guys could buy a lot of ylang ylang with $150, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's weekend. I hope you stay warm. And I hope you're just able to go over those 5 love languages and figure out what your top ones are. Figure out what your spouses are, your kids' are, because you can be more intentional. You can be a lot more intentional with your relationships when you know their love language, okay? So have an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you soon.